Hello, welcome to the Magic the Gathering Arena stream. So we've been doing other things today. We've been on Magic the Gathering online all day, going through our collection, trying to sell all of our cards. We got 8 tickets. We got 8 tickets on Magic the Gathering online. We got 8 tickets. You won't believe how many cards that buys. You could buy so many cards on Magic the Gathering online. You could buy 1,000 commons for $1, 500 uncommons for $1. You make so many decks. So many decks on Magic the Gathering online. Here you can't. Well, you can. You can make all the decks here too, right? And it's more interesting because the combat's pretty boring on the Magic the Gathering original online. Combat's not too great. So let's see. The draft seems all right. Yep. Or the stream seems all right. Let's see. Yeah, everything seems working. We could hear ourselves talking when we turn the volume up. This is the chorus at 21 draft. So we were wondering what was going to happen to the quick draft, right? Quick draft, Icoriolair Behemoths. So I guess that's what the quick draft is now. Quick draft. It was Rivals of Ixalan. So we did some Rivals of Ixalan while we could. And it looks like it was a good thing we did. We already did so many Ikoria drafts. I think we did like 15 or something. So now this is the quick draft. And we've been looking too, we've been watching videos and everything. Apparently these are more valuable because there's 15 cards. And if you go to here, if you go to packs, if you open packs, you only get like 8. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe you only get 8 cards. Maybe you only get 8 cards when you open up packs. Then I guess you get the wild cards. You get the wild cards. Oh, it's right. If you open them, it'll say if you already have 4 copies of a card, it won't open the card. And then if you already have all the cards, then it'll give you gems or something. Oh, we're on the page. You have no packs to open. So we could hopefully change that. So we didn't log on here today, right? We have all these things to do. Cast black, red. So maybe we should draft black, red. Maybe we shouldn't draft red for the quest. 3 hours, that resets pretty soon. Cool, so we got daily wins, weekly wins. I guess those are the daily wins. We already did the weekly wins. Those are set in 24 hours. Sometime tomorrow. Sometime in 2 days. So now we can do quick drafts, traditional draft 21, premier draft. Maybe we should start doing like historic events too, right? Standard events, historic events. Pretty much just taking your decks. Pretty much taking your decks you made, I believe. So you just go here, you make your deck, and then it's cheaper to enter, 500, as long as you get 4 wins. Or even 3 wins, I guess. You get cards, you get other cards. Huh, cool. So we have to check into those at some point. So I'm pretty sure we do have a lot of cards, right? Probably actually make some decks. I think we already made a bunch. We could probably update them and make better ones. We just mainly do the blue-white flyers, right? If you go to standard, historic. All we're doing, try and blue rush, standard ranked. Why is this one? Usually we're doing the blue-white flyers because that seems to be the best. Although, is it guild might be good. There we go, traditional. So then historic. Historic, we're doing like different things, right? Blue-white flyers, maybe blue rush, maybe blue-red rush. Let's go to the draft. So we're doing a premier draft. So like that the sealed one. That one seems alright, but then I'm not sure. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs. 6 packs. You have to get 5 wins. Oh jeez. You have to get a lot of wins just to get your gems back. But then you do get more packs, right? You get more packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So at least 9. At least 1.8k gems. So even if you get 0 wins, you get all your packs anyways. The same as it would cost to buy the packs. Except there's going to be more cards on them. So let's just do this one. Go play quick draft. Premier draft. Premier draft or at 21. So if we can manage to get 4 wins, it doesn't cost us too much, right? So we're going to try to get 4 wins. Try to get 4 wins. 3 wins or 4 wins. So So we just have to get a deck that wins 50% of the time. And then win that last one, right? So we go 1,500 gems, then we can enter the draft. So we've been watching people, watching what they pick. They pick cards completely different than us. So maybe we're picking cards wrong. We're not building the decks. We gotta do the curve. We learned about the creatures, right? We made that one deck with 13 creatures, and then there's no creatures on the field. It's probably like 15 or 17 or something. Also depends what cards this is. So other creatures get -1, -1. So probably lock us in the black. So these shrines, we've seen someone made a video about the shrine deck. Here's the orc pirates. So he killed us in one of the games. He's pretty good. There's creature removal. We got this. So we're gonna try doing it like this, so we can look at it like this, and then maybe drag them to the side. See how that works. There's creature removal, scorching dragonfire. It's probably good for removing all the flyers and everything. Search here for basic lands, put one in your hand, one down the field. So it's probably good for green. Wow, what would we pick if the rare wasn't here? Probably the blue. Yeah, probably just the blue crowd control, right? Or the cultivate. Maybe the cultivate if you're planning to go green or blue. Maybe that for the creature control. Or I guess black if this comes up. Other creatures get -1, -1. So maybe that would do something. Exile target creature. Creature's controller reveals cards from the top of their library till they reveal a creature card. That player puts that card onto the battlefield. So wouldn't that be good? Wonder if you get a big creature out, or if you just be wasting that mana. 1 damage to a player or planeswalker. Sacrifice creature, gain 1 life. Enters control creature with power of 4 or greater, draw a card. So if you get that one, there's counter spells here. I guess this one's the best thing in the game, right? Draw 2 cards, discard 1. Chant creature has flying. So maybe black blue. Maybe black blue. Because that grabs there too. Then it depends what colors are open, right? So we haven't been playing red green at all. We haven't been playing red green. So I could do something. Exile target creature. Then you can put another super stronger creature from your deck. Fabled Passage. So imagine people don't pick that because it was released in a set before. That's what they said. Said don't pick it. So be a counter spell here, right? Green. When he enters, comes the target of a spell or ability. Opponent you control draws a card, or you draw 2 cards. You draw 2 cards. Oh, so that's a pretty good green card then. So if we're looking to splash, maybe Fabled Passage would work. So we just gotta see what colors are open, I guess. So we probably did pass some cards, but there's another one, Capture Spear. So it looks like blue might be open, or at least blue's open from this side anyway. Opt is right there, right? People always pick Opt. Opt is like the best card or something. So people took the rare, they took the 2 the uncommon cards. So let's take this one. Doesn't tap, so pretty much takes away a creature. I guess they're both commons. That's really good creature control for commons. And then the cat. So people always pick the cat. +1 has trample. So let's go with the Capture Spear. There's anything in black, red. Oh, flying, maybe him. Flying casts 1 less. Whenever another creature flying enters the battlefield under your control, he gets +1. So I'll go with him. Gain control of creature at the end of turn. It gains haste. Add 2 mana of any color. So I wonder if we could use that with black. Guess we are going black, right? Maybe black red. Black red. But he's here. That'd make like all of the creatures, even our creatures, do that. We do got him. He cycled around. And we do got the blue spell. So maybe it'll be good blue-white cards, hopefully. Yeah, Flying Angel isn't here. If we do go red, black, he's here maybe. Yeah, I guess we could splash the other colors, right? Is we could splash one blue if we're doing that. I'm not sure about him. Maybe he'll come in. I don't see anything in white. There's something in black though. So if we're gonna be able to play him, people always seem to be able to play him, but we can't. We're non-land, non-tokers with the same name as one another. So you'd have to have something on the field with the same name. So let's go with the shark. See if we can get him out. Red. There's nothing in red, right? Maybe that's actually a good card. Maybe we underestimate that 2-cost red card. Blue did look pretty open, so maybe we should take black blue mostly, and then maybe splash white. Not sure if we're gonna use him or not. Or if we go black red, maybe he'd be good. Maybe he'd be good in black red deck. Oh, he cycled around again. So maybe we should take him, right? 2/2, deal 1 damage to the enemy. So we do need 2-cost creatures. Creature control, get +2, +0. So would we even use that? It is an instant spell. There's another black rare. So we got 2 black rares. Flash. When he enters or another rogue enters, each opponent mills 2 cards. As long as the opponent has 8 or more cards graveyard, he gets +2, +1, and has Death Touch. So it'll cost out 1 to play him. There's that White Angel card. That's that thing in black, destroy creature. So that thing costs so much mana. 4 or 5 mana, but it destroys anything. So I'll go with that, because it may be a 3/2 with Death Touch later. Yeah, it's the rare in the pack. And a red rare. Flying. Oh, the 5/4 flying. Can't attack unless control 4 or more artifacts. If a creature died, if a non-token creature died this turn, create a treasure token. So he's always good. We managed to get like 4 of him in that one game. And then we just played creatures, and then they just got +1 counters. And then put that in our deck, and then we didn't have creatures to play that on. Let's go with a rare red then. Everything's like single mana, right? It's only one mana. It's the source cards in the graveyard. When he enters, discard 2 cards and then draw that many cards. Oh, maybe that'll do something. Yeah, I'll go with that then. It's even a uncommon in the pack, so it's harder to get later too. Blue, white. So there's opt right there. People are passing that up for some reason. Control people with power with a 4 or greater, 2 damage to each opponent. Yeah, it's reach. So maybe that's a good red card. What's our mana curve look like? We do need 2 cost things, right? So maybe he's better than him? Each opponent. I guess we'll be able to catch flyers in this guy. Like him. 4/3 lifelink. Oh, zombies you control get +1. Beginning instant. If a creature died, you may pay 1. If you do, create a black zombie token. Oh. So I think people use that card. Maybe you could just keep creating tokens for us. Maybe better than this one. 4/3, 2/3. It's a lot about having a whole bunch of creatures on the field and then be able to block everything. So there's like shock, 5 damage creature, destroy all equipment. It's like 5 mana to cast that thing though. Oh, maybe him. Flying trample 5/5. You just have to sacrifice a creature. Each opponent sacrifices a creature. So that's when he comes on. 6 mana. So I guess he'd be something like him, right? And another one's right there too. So there's 2 of them. Flying trample 5/5. So we just need creatures to be able to sacrifice. No one picks that land for some reason. Turn a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. So maybe that would help. Oh, so we wouldn't have to pay his cost. So we passed up the rare land. Flip a coin, flip a coin. Each opponent. So maybe he's better than the zombie. Maybe 2/3. I guess that imp's really good. Flying Death Touch. Flying Death Touch. So we already have a lot of 4 cost things, right? We have that expensive thing. Would he be better or this? And then him. So we got another 2 costs. 2 costs. +3 first strike. So actually that's probably pretty good. And a 4/2 creature. Not sure if we're gonna be able to use them. Maybe we do. Oh, we got the black planeswalker. Liliana, Waker of the Death. Legendary planeswalker. Each player discards a card. Each opponent who can't loses 3 life. Her creature gets -X, where X is number of cards in your graveyard. Get an emblem with at the beginning of combat in your turn. Put the creature card from your graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. It gains haste. Opponent can't lose 3 life. It's only 4 mana to player. Cool, so it's a really good thing that we got black then. Got all the black rares, got all the red rares, and we got the black planeswalker. So what else was in here? Him. So we actually got this card to bring him back from the graveyard. So if he cycles around... There was another one of him, a Gorman.
I have the right to choose my own fate.
Maybe we can get him. So Liliana's in the deck. Insert mage, play 2 additional lands on each of your turns. Turn 2 cards from the graveyard to your hands. There's creature removal, there's that. There's the flying bird. There's the one that guy had like 3 in his deck. Then he beat us with it. Couldn't do anything. Couldn't play our cards. As soon as we played him, turns it back to our hand. He used that card 3 times in a row. 3 turns in a row. So we'll just take the rare then. We'll take the rare. Maybe we should be putting things in the sideboard too, right? Figuring out what do we not need here. So we're not doing blue, right? We just have like 2 blue cards. That's it. Yeah, we got the rare. So maybe we take the shrine to make the shrine deck somebody did in the video. It's like not a single black card. Yeah, there's that one again. So if someone chose blue, they could just use that and win. Creatures, additional cost, discard a card, draw 2 cards. There's like a short sword. So I guess the rares, rares to pick. Pretty much nothing else. So might as well get it. Sure, he would be better than him for just 1 more mana. Characters gets +4. Oh, he has menace. 4, 5, 6. Still only 4 mana. 6 mana to 4 mana. Instant sorcerer cards in the graveyard. So I'm not sure if she'd actually do anything in the deck, right? Maybe we don't have too many instant sorceries. We do have something to deal with the flyers, though. It's just a common card. I've got another one of him, so I might make more zombie tokens. So if I've got 2 of him, be able to bring him out easier in a flying, flying 1/3. So nothing except for that one. No uncommons in the pack. So let's just see what's in the deck here. We don't need that one. Maybe we figure out what we don't need. Need some low cost creatures. Death Bloom, Cage Zombie, Devotee. Oh, there we go. There's a 2/1. There's a 2 cost creature. This would be an upgrade. So we tried to use that, just cost so much mana. And then I guess we got 2 of him, so we don't need that. Wonder if the 3rd one's gonna cycle over again. So let's get rid of, what, 4 cards? Probably get rid of him. He's not going to be too strong, right? Unless his ability does something good. Where'd he go? He's gone. Oh, here he is. Discard 2 cards, then you draw cards. So we do have the 1 card to bring him back from the graveyard, so if we could do that. So there's the deck. So now we just have to get rid of what, 12 cards? I guess we put a whole bunch up in here, so there's probably going to be a whole bunch we can move. Just click it maybe? Yep. It costs like 4 mana to play, and the only thing we have is like him, 6 mana. Everything else will cost 4 mana anyways. So I don't think we do that, right? So there's one card we could take out. So we got like 4 of him. Tons of ways to deal with reach. 4-3. It's better than 3-3, right? So maybe we don't need him. Maybe let's have 3 of him. Oh, there's 20 creatures in the deck. There's 20 of them, 20 creatures. So that's quite a lot. So I don't think we're getting eight cards in the graveyard, so maybe we take you out. Then we change you with that reach one. We put this one back in. Where was it? Probably on the next page. Right here. Oh. Yeah, it's the one. Okay. He seems too expensive. 4, 5, 6. Same as him. But he has flying trample. So I guess he'd be the better one. 1 short sword. So I think that's the deck. So it's just click done. And then check it. See what the deck looks like. So there it is. So now we got 19 creatures, 1 instant, 1 sorcery, 1 artifact, 1 planeswalker, 17 lands. So we didn't really get any creature removal spells, right? We didn't get any creature removal, but I guess we replaced them with creatures. 19 creatures. So we get the short sword. We could change the short sword with him if we want. But maybe we need a turn 1 play. Maybe be like a 3-3. Maybe like a 2-3. So we'll just try always having 1 short sword in the deck. Short swords are always there. Him with reach. So let's try that out. Maybe the mana curve looks good. We got him for later. Flying trample. He could be a 6-6. And then the game probably has to load up because it's our first game. Oh, it seems to load up slow when you first start up. Maybe it just has to load everything. And then the second time you play, second game you play, maybe it doesn't take this long. Oh, there we go. Maybe it's Steve. So it's us versus maybe it's Steve, the opponent. So we got 2 lands, and they're both red. So we want to mulligan. Liliana was an opening hand, though. Keep 6. Goes on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we keep them in hand, hope to draw the thing. Guess we go for the land. We only have 3 land. He's not 1. Let's put one of these down here then. Just can't go with 2 land in the opening hand. That'd be terrible. We need 3 land. So he goes out. Blocking corpse 2/2 zombie. For each creature that died. Play him out as soon as we can. Okay, so we play Gadrick, the Crown Scourge. So what, 4 people die? I guess we have the short sword too, right? So this counts as an artifact too. He can block though, that's right. He could block. He could block. He just can't attack. So now we draw 1 mana, we could play him and play the short sword. 2/2. Oh, we got the mana. Got the mana. For greater 2 damage to each opponent. So we play that and the short sword, or we play this. I just play this, I guess. 4/3 reach. Oh, get it. Oh, I guess that's right. It would have caused 2 treasure tokens to be made. So I wonder if he's gonna be able to deal with him. Or does he get fight? +1 and has trample. Cards, and there's 5/4. So we drew 2 cards, and there's 6/4. +1 counter on him. So he's ready at 6/4. So I guess he'd go for the attack, right? He's tapped. He wouldn't block him. Then he's gonna swing in for 6. Maybe it's swinging for 6. So I guess that's why it's so important to have like 1 drops and 2 drops. Oh, it lets him through 4 damage. So then you come out. And then you come out. Fiend Vessel. It's not his opponent's turn. So the field is pretty full. He's gonna have a whole lot of things to clear on the field. he's got a full hand, we played everything. So that's the problem. If you can't play your whole hand. Well, I guess he drew 2 cards. He did play 2 things. They allowed him to draw something. He's not sure what to do. If he attacks and then we block, he loses his creature. I guess that's it. Or if he doesn't have anything to play and we attack with everything. Just doesn't know what to do. He's gonna use up his discard a card, draw 2 cards. So those cards aren't good because you use your mana to play those when you should be playing creatures. So I guess it's a good thing we have 20 creatures. So he plays another one. Just play the enchantments to enchant that 1 creature. And if we have all these things, for a strike, anytime I play lands from the top, because you're sending the short sword. So he's a 7/5, 7/5. Because the ogre could go through. The short sword on the ogre. Ogre's 5/4, and then he could attack, right? Oh, he blocked it. So he eventually took out him, and then who gets this? He's gonna have first strike, right? Should be a 3/3 of the first strike. Should be a 3/4, 3/4, and you have to do something. So I guess we could have made him lose 2 life. So I guess we made that mistake, but that's alright. We got something to block. Then you have to use a spell to go through him. Oh, and then Gadrick the Crown Scourge would be free. So he's having a really hard time figuring out what to do. So I guess with those 2 cost spells, one where he gave his creature +1, draw a card, give his creature +1, draw a card. If they were actually creatures, he would have been in a better situation. He would have had 2 more creatures on the field. And then that other one too, discard a card, draw 2 cards. That could have been a creature. Oh, the cat comes out. And that could have been another creature he played. Oh, reach. So we drew him. 4/4 reach. As long as you draw 2 or more cards, you can get this. Cool. So now what do we do? 3/4. So we should be able to go through, right? He doesn't have first strike or anything. Just put this on him. There we can use his ability. Only if creature died this turn. We didn't use it last turn. He could have been down 2 more hit points. No, he blocked him. So you could use your ability and put the short sword on something. So each opponent loses life. Creature died, so we did that this time. You go him or something. He has reach up there. 4/4 reach. So now he's able to attack. Then what are the planeswalkers gonna come back? She was in the opening hand, but we didn't have 2 colors of lands. Oh yeah, he played him 4/4 reach. He used that spell again. Discard cards, draw cards. Discard cards, draw cards. So I guess you go through, right? 6/5 flying. So you could block him, but he can't cast anything. So we played the pirate. So we actually drafted him. We thought, what if we actually get a red black deck, and we actually did. So he came out. So we chose him over something that was blue in the pack. So we thought blue was open. Then we got so many good red and black cards. We chose this. You draw a card, it gets +2/+2. He enters game 4 life, right? The creatures get -1, -1. Yeah, I guess just he should attack for himself, right? Oh, good game. Cool, so we won it. We actually won the first game. Cool, so got the first win, 250 coins, 25 experience. 1 win. Now let's see if we go for 2 wins. Keep your game on versus the opponent. So we got 3 lands, Lydiana's in the hand. We got 2 costs, 1 cost, 2 cost. Just gotta play 1, play 2, play 3, and play 4 as long as we get the land. Oh, we got a different turn. We'll play this and then you come out. 1/1 like. So if we draw that other card to play him from the graveyard, he turns to a 5/5 demon. attacks for 1, heals us for 1. Chandra's Mod comes out. So that's a card we said probably underrated, right? He's only 2 mana to play, 2 mana to play, but he comes out on turn 2. I guess that's a huge thing. So we drew the other mana we needed. So you put the short sword on you. Then you're on a 2/2, so you can't block him. Going for 4 damage. And then who comes out? 4/3 reach. Oh, he has the same thing. He has the 4/3 reach as well. Then he has the 4/2, so we took him out of our deck because we had something better already. He was in the deck, and we took him out. Oh, so if you can destroy him, right, might as well use his ability, 1 damage to target player or planeswalker. So even when he dies, he still does 1 damage to him. Guess you play you then. Oh, we don't even have the double black to play that one. So we probably just stay on the defensive then. Why would you use your attack? Oh, and the mirror comes out. We still only have 4 mana, right? So it's a good thing we have these 1-drops. They trade for each other. Perfect. So then you come out. And then you come out. Creature to his hand, then he's gonna draw a card. So that's pretty cool. Returns him to his hand, draws a card. Maybe draws a land. So we drew a land. So we do Liliana. Oh, each player discards a card. So whatever card he drew, he can make him discard it. Liliana's amazing. Play her and say each player discards a card.
New minions. Care to volunteer? Think too much.
And they could go and attack, right? Alright, we should have defended. Liliana's gonna get killed. I guess getting his hit points is more important. Oh, he blocked with both of them. Oh, 3/2 flying. Each player discards a card. He's gonna make us discard this. I can't do attack. So you're blocking, right? Then we might as well use this first strike. Creature gains first strike +1. Hopefully takes out him. And hopefully doesn't have anything in his hand. Perfect, we win 2 in a row. We just won 2 in a row. Perfect. So that's 100 coins, 25 experience. Perfect, so it's 2 wins, 0 losses. So we need to get a drink. Our drink's empty. We'll be right back. Usually we take a break around an hour anyways, right? So that's cool, this deck did pretty good. We drafted all the black rares, all the red rares, and then drafted him over something else. And then the only other cards drafted was this, right? Just the shrine, just these, just the blue cards, just the creature removal that we didn't end up using. Her that we didn't use, but she was a rare in the pack. And the skeletons, we didn't use him because we found a whole bunch of him instead. It's a pretty good thing when we didn't go a single color. We picked some of him just because he was in the packs, and just in case we didn't have any creatures, but I guess we did. This him we couldn't use, right? Wouldn't be worth using in this deck. We actually got 19 creatures. 19 creatures is probably what's doing it. You just need a bunch of creatures in the game. But we'll be back. We'll be back. Alright, we're back. So let's do the other game. So we got 2 wins. That's pretty good. So we didn't really have any problems with any of those games. So it's us versus B Money, the opponent. B Money. B Money. So we got 2 mana. We didn't get both colors. So we can't hope to draw 1 mana, right? Let's do a mulligan. So we got both of the manas. We got Liliana, we got 2 red, we got something to play on turn 4. So maybe that's better. We just have to get rid of 1 card, right? Maybe one of these again. So this is kind of exactly like the other hand, except we had 2 red. I guess we had an expensive creature in the hand too. The one that costs what? 4, 5, 6 mana? 6 mana creature in hand, we got 2 mana. Oh, I played the Snare Spinner, Spider Wraith Reach. Should play his Cody, 2, 3. When he blocks a creature with flying, he gets +2, so he'd be 3, 3. His rare. Garrett's Harbinger, Hexproof from black. Oh, he has Hexproof from black. Combat damage player, look at that many cards, may every card. Put in your hand, put the rest in the bottom. So we can't let him attack us, right? So we play the turret or 4-3 turret or 4-3. And then hopefully it blocks them. Why the stream cut out? Maybe the stream will be back. There we go, yeah, the stream's back. So we drew the land, so he didn't attack, so that's good. So we drew the imp. So maybe we just play Liliana after we played everything, right? So we're not going to attack, we're not going to attack everything. If the creature died this turn. Okay. What do we put this on? Maybe you, so you're at 3, 4. Maybe that'd be the smart thing to do. And then Liliana wins us the game, hopefully. So what does she do? Emblem at the beginning combat. Put a creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield. So it could be from any graveyard. And we can start discarding his hands each turn. Creature died this turn, but a +1 counter on them. Oh, okay. So it would be a 4/4. Look at that many cards from the top of your library. Reveal a creature or Garrick's power. So whenever you deal combat damage. So it must be like how much his power is. And then he's gonna fight him. Deals damage equal to him, so that wouldn't do anything, right? Giving him Death Touch. Now he's a 4/4. Now he's a 5/5. I guess we need to play this thing on the ground then. Then you put the short sword on one of these guys. So we could have made a 2/2 zombie token or had the short sword out. short sword protected us. Sacrifice creature, draw 2 cards, so he sacrificed his snare spinner. Then he plays land, scry 1. So he got the rare land. 4-3. And 6-6. Oh, now that 4-3 attacks. See, 4-3 blocks you, right? You just have hexproof, can't be a target black spells. Do you have trample or anything? Is he gonna boost himself? This turn, draw a card. Now he has a 7-7 on the field. So now we drew the land. Perfect, so we drew the land, we do this, now we start discarding cards, and then he's gonna have to attack, right? Negative X.
Seize the day, my minions.
Each player discards a card. Each opponent can't lose a life. So now we have to start discarding cards each turn. He doesn't have trap or anything, right?
I really don't care about
So
your
we want to
plans.
create a zombie if we possibly could. So we'll just leave the 2 mana up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many cards do we have over there? 2 of them. -2, -2 until end of turn. So we could return that to the graveyard, to the battlefield. But he might even have that black card that returns his card to the battlefield. That deals 1 damage. There goes the sapling. Oh, at the beginning of our end step. So we play you 1 cost creature. So if it's consequently our end step. As long as we play something, we don't have to discard a card, but we can make him discard a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he couldn't play that dinosaur, just didn't have that mana. That's what happened. He's gonna do something, right? He has a whole hand of cards. He discarded the Elf Assassin. So it's like Liliana has destroyed the Colossal Dreadmaw and the Twin Blade Assassins before they came to the field. And then we'll be able to bring them to the field if we could manage to get her loyalty to 7. So I guess we played a creature to block, right? 1/1 lifelink. Attacks with those 2. And then he'd be left, right? So what do we do? 5, 8. So if you block him, and then the 1/1 just blocks you, right? Four, 5, 6, because we wouldn't have done enough damage to him. We could have blocked differently, but then we were like, lost 2 creatures. So we gonna get +1 or gain 4 life? Oh, gain 4 life. Because whatever we have to do, we have to block everything, right? Then we could bring a creature back. Because we get the emblem forever, I believe. Hopefully we do. So +1. He draws a card. So we play the land, and we make him discard the card. Discards card. So at the beginning of every combat, we could bring a creature back as long as there's one more turn. One more turn without getting hit.
We're doing things my way. That can't sense put it on something else. 5/4. Oh, everybody attacks. You block you, and I guess doesn't matter who blocks you, right? Maybe you just block him just because you're a little bit stronger. One damage target player. Oh, we could do it to the planeswalker. 1 damage to any target. So we didn't do it to any target last time, right? He just did it to us. So we can search his library for creature with 6 or greater. Massacre Worm. Enters battlefield, creature opponent control with -2 until end of turn. Whenever creature opponent controls dies, it loses 2 life. So we should play the pirate 3/3. You're gonna get through for 1 damage anyways, right? How many cards do we have in the graveyard? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get a -5. There's cards in your graveyard. So we couldn't do it. We couldn't do it. So take out the zombie then. Take out the zombie. Then you should be able to make a zombie token thing. Embrace you.
Here comes Massacre. Massacre kills the zombie. So we could actually kill the Massacre Worm though. We could actually kill the worm, but we still have that other thing to deal with. 6 cards. So I guess she's gone. Negative X, kill the worm. And he comes out.
You can scream if it hurts too much.
There's the land. So I guess you have to block, right? So I can't believe we couldn't get the planeswalker to go off. She didn't do her job. Because of the stupid skeleton. The skeleton did 1 damage to her. If we didn't do 1 damage to her, we could have won. I guess he has a really good deck then, right? He has a good deck. He has a good black-green deck. Good black-green deck. So we won. So that's alright. We won 2, we lost 1. Oh, we got reward, 500 coins, 500 experience. That's probably for playing the black cards. Since us versus Aziok the Elemist. Aziok the Elemist. 1, 2, 3, so we got 3 lands. We're not the right color, right? It's never worth hoping for anything, right? But let's hope we draw something. Hope we draw a mountain within 3 turns. If we don't draw a mountain within 3 turns, we can't play. So we probably made a huge mistake. But if we do get the mountain, then we're up 1 card. Oh, there's a mountain. Perfect. So the Tire Feet Wiremonger comes out just in time. So if we weren't going to draw that land, we would have lost. We would have lost the match. That way we can come back. So we drew another one. Perfect. So now we're drawing all the lands we need. So play him for 3 creature, 2 smaller creatures. Oh, we got like 1 smaller creature. Maybe we should play the. Oh, we haven't played all. We only have 1 mountain. So just play this for 3 each. As long as he doesn't have power 4 greater, he can't attack. Okay, so we played something that we could have drew, something we could use. So I guess everybody should attack, right? We should try to be offensive right now while we have all these things on the field. He blocks him, he goes 3 for 3. Yeah, that's fine. Then we play you, and then you come up. Oh, 2 damage. He killed him. Oh, we drew the land, so we can bring this out. We can bring him out. Sacrifice creature. When he enters, each opponent sacrifices a creature. So I guess you could attack then. Oh, he blocked. He blocked him. Alright. He's using +4, +4, +3 turns to a 4/4 creature. I should just bring him out, right? We used to use this, 1 damage to a player, and then we sacrifice a creature. Yeah. Hope he doesn't do anything to him. 1 damage to player or planeswalker. Have him do 1 damage, and then you come out. Then we sacrifice the mutt. And then the demon comes out. 5/5 flying trample. Each person sacrifices a creature. Okay, 3/3, so we have first strike on his turn. Then he also does something else, I think, right? Yeah, so I guess he could just go right through. And then you could try to block. The other guy could come out too. There 2 people on the ground. So the 2 drops are really good. The 2 drops are always really good. I think they're only 2 mana, they don't do anything, but apparently they do. So he only has a 3 mana too, right? He's not drawing anything, so that's probably something to do with it. Then we could even use this to bring something back. Entire creature gets +4, +4, so he did it again. So who could we bring back? I guess there's him, right? The Orc Warrior or him. Probably the guy with reach. Oh, we could do 2 damage to him. That would do 2 damage to him. Goes to the battlefield, does 2 damage to the opponent, and then we win. Perfect. So it's 3 wins already. 3 wins, 1 lose. £100, 25 experience. So we got 3 wins. 3 wins. So we just need to get 1 more win. So black-red worked pretty good. Black-red did work pretty good. And probably because we're watching those videos, right? We're like, pick this card, pick the good ones, pick the good ones. And we still picked a lot of the rares, though. Still picked a lot of the rares. Lady Anna, I don't know if she helped us. She did help make him discard a whole bunch of things. That was about it. So we got 2 lands, so if we don't draw the other lands, we still got some plays, so that's alright. So I got some turn 2 plays as long as we don't draw the land. If we don't draw it, lifelink. So let's go with you, probably. Let's get him out. Him out. And if we do draw the land, we can play you and then equip the sword. Oh, this does 2 damage to him. Because maybe we should have played him first. Should play you. Just do +1. So you pay 3/4, so that wouldn't make a difference. Oh, we're just drawing all the time. Perfect. Life creature died this turn. Yeah, we should use his ability if we can. So we're not going to equip it. against flying, so he gets to go through. He gets to go through 4-2 ogre. He attacked. There's no way we could block the fire engine, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'd have to literally draw 2 more mana. No, 1 more mana. So who gets the sword? He's gonna hit you for 3. Oh, you come out with 4. I wonder if that would help. It would just do 1 damage. Jeez. On each creature you control. So all of them get +1/+1. He still just attacks with the bird though. Oh, he attacked with more things. Oh, he's gonna give him +3/+3. So he's gonna do a 5/5. Oh, yeah. 5/5. So they're still able to kill him. That's good. So you do 1 damage to him before you die. Still has that fire out, so we just need to draw mana or something. Something to fly up in this guy. Maybe something to bring him back. Oh, we didn't draw anything. We didn't draw what we needed. 4. So you have to bring her out and use your -3 ability. We have 3 cards in here, that's it.
You wish you had a fraction of
Wonder
my
if that would have
power.
made a difference. Because he's just gonna ping us as soon as we do something.
Get out of my way already.
Or he wins anyways. He wins. So we got 3 lands. We don't have both colors. We're gonna keep them, right? We got 2, 3, 2, 3. Then we drop mountain at some point. There's one right there. Perfect. So how do we get this 1 win? If we get this 1 win, we don't lose anything. Then we give him death touch, right? 1 black, give him death touch, kills the bird. So we're good, it's not a... Oh, he gets prowess, +1/+1. Good. We would have lost him right there, and then his flyer would have just killed us in 10 turns. There's nothing we could do, right? He attacks, draw a card, so play black, play the That's actually pretty good. He does give zombies +1/+0. Zombies get +1/+0. Oh, it's not a flying creature. I'll be getting my end step. So then he comes out, right? I guess that'd be all we could do. Does he come out? He's just gonna have 3/2 flyer on the field. It says end turn. So it must be my turn. Okay, he came out. We're still able to do that. Perfect. So a creature did die. He died. He died and then he replaced himself. 5 damage to a creature, destroy all equipment. So that's actually pretty good. It's not him that's dying. As long as we could keep distracting him, hopefully keep him alive. Maybe get a flyer on the field, maybe. Oh, we could even make him rise again. So we use this flying trample. We have to sacrifice our zombie. Sacrifice one creature. He comes out, he has to sacrifice a creature. And then we could rise him again from the graveyard. And then he'll make him sacrifice another creature if he ends up destroying him somehow. Toughness. So we didn't use that card, so we didn't think there was going to be like instant sorcerers in the graveyard, right? He just has 2 instant sorcerers in the graveyard, that's it. Now he has 3. Oh, so we do the 1 damage to him, right? And then the Anna came out. So we probably should attack, right? Yeah, we don't want to discard our other card there. So you go attack. We get 3/4, so the other guy can't attack. How many things we have in the graveyard? 1, 2, 3, 4. Say we do bring her out, right? Bring her out to kill him. Let's make sure we have 4 in here, right? So she comes out. She just kills him. So
address me as queen
you
of
discard
the
in case
dead,
you don't have to get the emblem. She still gets value from just killing him. Enchant creature. He doesn't do anything. You control enchanted creature. Oh, jeez. So 4 things in the graveyard. So we control some flying trample. So I guess we need to block her, right? I guess we do. So we can't return him from the graveyard. We're gonna have to return this flying guy from the graveyard. Play a swamp. And I guess just make people discard. Make him discard a card. Save it out.
You think too much.
So it sucks. We're gonna have to kill her 5/5. Unless he kills him and then just goes straight to her or something. So we just have 4 cards in the graveyard, that's it. Oh, shock. So she shocks him. He goes through.
Let's never cross paths again.
So let's do the first strike. He's gonna kill us in 3 turns with their own creature. I guess that's it. We just couldn't get the 4 wins. We just couldn't do it. Absolutely impossible. Absolutely impossible to get the 4 wins. We could only get the 3 wins, that's it. How do you possibly get 4 wins? We don't know. We haven't gotten 4 wins for so long, it's always 3 wins. Sometimes it's 0 wins. But I guess we just spent 100 gems to do that, right? 100 gems is $2.50. So I guess spend like $2.50 to do that. So that's not too bad. Here you just spend like 50 cents. So you save $2. Oh, and you get another pack, right? If you're factoring in the packs, you earn even more. What? 7, 8, 9, 10, $1,000, 1,000 gems in packs, 1,000 gems. I guess we're up 500 gems. Kind of, I guess. So it costs 500 gems to enter. I guess we just claimed the prize. So we got 2 core booster packs. So it sucks we didn't get the 4 wins. We were hoping it was only going to cost us 100 gems to play. But it didn't cost us 100 gems to play. We were doing so good. That's what happened before too. We got 2 wins in a row, and then it just always goes downhill from there. So we got 2 packs. So that sucks, only 3 wins. We were so thought I was gonna get 4 wins. We didn't get 4 wins at all. We didn't even get any mythic rares, right? There wasn't any mythic rares, it was just all rares, that was it. Oh, we got the Planeswalker, Liliana the Planeswalker. See, that's another thing too, right? Magic the Gathering Online, you could sell Liliana the Planeswalker, you could get your money back, do another draft. Yes, I guess we got her, we got 2 of you now, so we got what? 1, 2 rares. How many rares did we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7 rares. 7 rares, 1 Planeswalker. So I guess that's pretty good.